Kurzgesagt, why aliens might already be on their way to us. All right, listen. We've seen a few things in this in the media. You feel me? All these things in the sky, lookalikes of UFOs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I wouldn't doubt if they around the corner. You know what I'm saying? But what does that mean for us? Honestly, what does that mean for us, bro? Are we donezo? Are we? Hey, I don't know, man.
It's our first limited drop featuring our cosmic pioneer burbs and their space adventures. Only for a limited time on the Kurzgesagt shop. The universe is magnificent and vast. Hundreds of billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, and even more planets. If even the tiniest fraction are habitable, then the universe should be teeming with life. And yet we see nothing, only vast emptiness. Where is everyone else?
Facts.
The answer to this riddle could be as exciting as it is creepy. We are early, born before almost all other life. But very soon, this may change. Not only might aliens appear, they could quickly surround us. An irreversible competition for the universe might be about to begin.
Yep. Hey, bruh. What y'all doing? You see an alien face to face? Throwing hands with that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, I'm fighting that. What you talking about? That's creepy, bro. Scary.
While this video is based on scientific papers, we're presenting interesting ideas based on little data and lots of extrapolation, so take them with a grain of salt. Okay, we need to look at 3 essential questions to understand the galactic competition. 1. How fast can bacteria build spaceships? To become a starfaring civilization, life as we know it needs to master a number of very hard steps. It starts with dead stuff turning into the building blocks of life. Then it needs to organize into self-contained cells.
Bro, real quick, because your boy got a cold right now. It's annoying, so bear with your boy if you see me coughing and stuff. Kurzgesagt should drop videos, or the whole team, right? They should drop videos on like how to take care of yourself if they haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got a cold? Do this, this, and that. It proves that it'll make you feel better within 3 days because this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Getting real scientific and stuff, but also like helping people better themselves. You feel me? You want to lose weight? Do this, this, and this. Cut this, but eat this because woo is gonna take 3 months to. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing they can do if they aren't already, bro. And yeah, there's a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, bunch of channels who do help with a lot of those things, but it's like they're sitting at 20 million subscribers that are like, if they do videos like that, how I'm suggesting, that's gonna run up most likely 1, 2, 3 million in the first few months, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they promote it more often, which means more money in their pocket. And who knows, maybe more sponsorships of all these companies, you know what I'm saying, trying to promote their products and stuff on bettering your health and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Kurzgesagt, if that's an idea you never thought of, King No, hit your boy up. You know what I'm saying? In the emails down below, in the DMs over there. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk business. You feel me?
Those cells have to learn to work together to form multicellular organisms. This keeps going until complex creatures with big brains learn to use tools and language.
Does that spell anything? This is an S. This looks like a backwards E, a P. I don't know.
Civilization has to be formed from cultures that value progress and technological development. And then they need to actually venture out beyond their home planet. On Earth, life appeared basically as soon as the oceans formed.
Yep.
But then it took 2 billion years to make the step from single cells to multicellular organisms, and 2 billion more for us to appear. Culture, civilization, and space travel developed super quickly though. Do things always take that long, or was this actually exceptionally fast? Also, passing one step does not mean the next one is guaranteed. Multicellularity evolved over 25 times independently on Earth, but there's only one species that builds spaceships. We don't know how many steps life needs to pass, and how long they take to give rise to a technological civilization, but there are probably many, and it's likely that on trillions of planets, life has been trying for billions of years. Since we don't see any other technological civilizations out there, it might well be that we are a rare exception. We might be among the first, or even the first technological civilization in the Milky Way. But this is just one piece of the puzzle. On top of that, we may have just hit the perfect time window. Why does humanity exist now?
Good question.
The universe is already 13.8 billion years old, but it's unlikely that many other technological civilizations had a chance to appear before us. Because in the earlier universe, life would have had a pretty hard time to emerge, let alone thrive, because it was such a hostile environment. Early stars constantly blew up, galaxies crashed into each other, and supermassive black holes vomited massive amounts of...
Wait a minute. Going back to what I said about seeing stuff in the sky and stuff. Bro, I swear, not recently, probably like 2 months ago, or even like early last month. Every single day, I kid you not, and I don't know what the fuck it was, but I would see three lights just in the sky. It would be one here, and one here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck are those three little lights in the sky, bro? Mind you, they weren't moving. They were stagnant. They were still. You feel me? You see those things, but then you will see the regular helicopters, the planes, and all that shit, right? 3 dots, bro. And I'm like, what is that? A few months ago, seen that asked for like 2 weeks straight. Every time I looked up at the sky, oh, there they go.
Galaxies crashed into each other, and supermassive black holes vomited massive amounts of radiation, enough to sterilize galaxies over and over again. Our sun was born right at the end of this cosmic death show. The universe has never been more welcoming to life than it is now. So humanity has arrived at a very convenient spot in time, maybe the earliest reasonably possible for life to thrive. What about the future? The sun burns brighter than 90% of the stars in our galaxy and will keep getting brighter. In about 1 billion years, it will boil all of Earth's oceans and then become a giant that swallows it whole. So in the galactic context, the sun is very short-lived. Most stars are red dwarfs that can sustain habitable planets for tens of trillions of years.
Sheesh.
Life on these planets has an incredibly long time window to appear and pass the hard steps. Even knowing nothing about how rare or common life is, this makes it way more likely for technological civilizations to appear sometime in the future than in the past. Because if civilizations appear at random in the Milky Way within a time window of 1 trillion years, then very few, if any, would appear before today. Then a couple more arrive in this period of 1 billion years that...
I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like from like 2000, I want to say 2008, from like 2008 up until now, technology has been growing so fucking rapid. You know what I'm saying? Like every year it's something new, something powerful, something stronger, something faster, smaller, bigger, whatever the case. It's crazy, bruh. And it's like, obviously, since it is growing at a fast rate and we keep discovering new things and making new things, it's like, hey, bruh. And we don't know like a lot of the shit that's like nobody has heard of but other people know of. You feel me? It hasn't been publicized or not, or none of that. Like, it's a crazy time to be alive in terms of like technology. You know what I'm saying?
That we're in before all starfaring civilizations that could ever exist emerge altogether. This weird tsunami-like distribution is the result of both the hard steps model and something else. A sort of deadline for any spacefaring civilization.
Sheesh.
Any civilization coming
Fucking
after
deadline,
will
bro.
find it hard to have room to survive, so all potential life has to cram in before it. Humanity exists now because otherwise we might have missed this deadline. What or who creates this deadline? Why aren't aliens already on Earth? Humans
Y'all believe in aliens? Let me know.
are curious,
Let me know.
expansionist, and hungry for energy. We've spread over the world and made it our own. Our technology has been improving over time, first slowly, then breathtakingly fast.
Yep.
If these things don't change drastically and our descendants want to prosper, they will expand into space. We could construct a Dyson swarm for endless energy and transform planets into new homes. We could cross interstellar distances, allowing us to reach for planets around distant stars. If we have the motivation, we can become a galactic civilization. A civilization that does this sort of stuff can be called loud, because its activity creates noise. Signs that can be detected from far away. Imagine someone in a forest, cutting down trees, starting fires, and laying down roads. The more intense their work, the easier they are to notice. An expanding technological civilization would probably be hard to miss. Our telescopes would pick up all that energy, and we would clearly identify artificial interference with stars and planets. Another consequence of this business is that it's very disruptive to the environment. Clearing a forest means the end of its wildlife. Human activity has left no chance for a squirrel civilization to appear. Not because we hated squirrels, it's simply that the thought that they might want to do that at some point never crossed our minds, and we needed wood. Similarly, if loud civilizations were running around the galaxy in the past, terraforming planets or harvesting the energy of stars, they may have prevented our existence. Had aliens started colonizing Earth while we were still sludge in the oceans, that sludge would never have turned into humans. This is how loud aliens create a deadline for new civilizations appearing. The galaxy may have trillions of years to create life, but there may only be a short window for it to spread and thrive.
Yeah.
Even if a loud civilization respects planets with naturally occurring life and expands around them like humans do with wildlife reserves, any civilization on such a planet would not be able to expand ever.
Facts.
Trapped forever on a tiny island.
You know?
But here we are, so loud aliens will probably never hear. What about aliens that don't expand? They would be quiet aliens. They're probably limited to one star system and don't have a noticeable impact on their cosmic surroundings. Humanity is like this right now. We wouldn't be able to detect ourselves from the other side of the Milky Way. If they stay quiet forever, maybe because of their culture or abilities, then they are not really a concern for us. We only have one sample to draw from, humanity, and right now we are on the path to becoming loud. If we're not special and succeed anyway, then any other civilization with the motivation and resources to would eventually expand beyond its planet of origin. Okay, what are the consequences of all these assumptions and ideas? Grave consequences. Race to the stars.
Race to the stars.
If we are really early, then eventually others will catch up with us. Civilizations will emerge all over the place, and these new aliens will look at space, see no signs of life, and come to the same conclusion. They exist because loud civilizations have not yet taken over everything, but it only takes one loud civilization to crowd them out of the entire galaxy. They, like us, will face an important decision. Do they stay quiet, take it easy, and tend to their planet for as long as possible, or do they start expanding to take a chunk of the galaxy before someone else arrives?
They gotta start expanding, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gotta start expanding, bro.
Meeting others does not necessarily mean war or conflict, but it means that new borders will arise, limits that may persist forever. In the worst case,
and he says that it doesn't have to consist of like war, fighting, and violence and stuff like that, but it's like you just never know. You just never know, gang.
Meeting others does not necessarily mean war or conflict, but it means that new borders will arise, limits that may persist forever. In the worst case, a civilization could be completely enveloped by the empires of others, eternally doomed to be a galactic backwater without control over their fate. So if we want a seat at the galactic adults' table, we best get to work. If we really are early, we have an incredible opportunity to mold thousands or even millions of planets according to our vision and dreams. And one day when we meet others, we can greet them and meet them as equals. Wouldn't that be nice? Wait,
Hey, man.
what's this? We've...
Advertisement. Hey, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be prepared at all times. Kurzgesagt is the only channel that is able to talk about the race between civilizations to conquer the universe and still make it a wholesome story. What if AI colonizes the galaxy and meet other AIs? Will they feel different? Also, this is our galaxy's history. It's crazy to know there are billions of others. Facts. The idea that our sun developed as soon as the universe stopped being so hostile. Cellular life appeared as soon as oceans appeared on a planet of it gives me a lot of optimism. True, bro. Shit's wild. Let me see. Space videos are my favorite in the channel. Personally, I believe it's near impossible for us to be the first intelligent life form out there. The universe is too vast for this to be mathematically feasible. We also have all the unexplained mysteries on Earth already, and let's not forget the fact that we can only see as much as the speed of light allows, meaning there's no way of knowing if there isn't a civilization already millions of light years away. True. That is very true, bro. I don't know, Bing. I don't know. If I see an alien in person, that's gonna be so fucking weird, bro. Like, how do they look? How do they sound? What are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing hands. You feel me? Shit crazy. Hey. But yeah, Kurzgesagt, the team. Hit your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk money. Yeah, feel me? Let me know what you guys thought. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe if you haven't. And I'm out.